In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a gradient background in Figma, step by step, in just a few minutes. This is a super useful skill whether you're designing a landing page, a social media graphic, a presentation slide, or just want to make your UI look more modern and polished. Gradient backgrounds can instantly make a design feel more dynamic, more professional, and much more visually interesting. And the best part is, once you learn this once, you can use it again and again in all kinds of projects. If this tutorial helps you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy Figma tips and design tutorials. Alright, let's jump right in. The first thing you need to do is select the frame you want to edit. You can either click on an existing frame in your Figma file, or if you're starting from scratch, draw a rectangle that covers your entire canvas. This rectangle will act as your background, so make sure it's sized to fill the whole area you want the gradient to appear on. If you're working inside a frame, selecting the frame itself is usually the cleanest option. Once your frame or rectangle is selected, look over to the right-hand Properties panel. This is where Figma keeps all of your design settings, including fill, stroke, effects, and more. Find the fill section and click on it. If there's already a solid color applied, that's perfectly fine. You're about to change it into a gradient. After clicking fill, look for the gradient icon. This is the small icon that switches the fill type from a solid color to a gradient. Click that icon, and you'll see Figma open up gradient controls. Now you can choose the type of gradient you want. From the drop-down, select linear, radial, angular, or diamond, depending on the look you want to create. If you want a clean modern blend from one side to the other, linear is usually the best choice. If you want a circular glow effect, radial works really well. Angular can create a rotating color transition, and diamond gives you a more stylized geometric look. For most background designs, linear and radial are the easiest to start with. Next, choose your colors. You'll see color stops on the gradient bar, and each one can be edited individually. Click on the first color stop and pick your first color. Then click the second color stop and choose your second color. You can also add more color stops if you want a more advanced gradient with 3 or more colors. This is where you can really experiment and create unique effects that match your brand or design style. After that, adjust the transparency if needed. Transparency is important because it changes how soft or bold the gradient looks. If you want a subtle background, lower the opacity on one or both colors so the blend feels smoother and less intense. If you want a stronger, more vibrant effect, keep the colors fully opaque. You can also drag the gradient handles directly on the canvas to change the direction, angle, and position of the gradient. This makes it easy to fine-tune the look until it feels just right. For example, you can pull the gradient from the top left to the bottom right for a diagonal blend, or adjust the radial center point to create a spotlight effect in the middle of your design. Take a moment to preview how the background looks with your text, buttons, or other elements on top. A good gradient should support the design, not overpower it. If the colors are too bright, too dark, or too similar, just tweak the stops until you get better contrast and balance. Small adjustments can make a huge difference in the final result. And that's it! You now know how to make a gradient background in Figma using frames, fills, gradient types, colors, and transparency. This is one of those simple techniques that can completely improve the look of your designs. If this video helped you, please like the video and subscribe for more Figma tutorials, UI design tips, and beginner-friendly walkthroughs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.